joined with us now, we've got two ladies from the office of Steinbacher, Goodall Yurchak. We've got attorney Alexandra Garver, and then we've got Phoebe Watson, who's the long-term care coordinator over there at the firm. Welcome back to the show, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Last time, of course, we covered all about elder law, what brought you to the practice, how you got into this profession, and you know why it's important to have some of these documents and all of these different matters sorted out in your life. But today we wanted to focus on, okay, why would I choose an elder law firm like Steinbacher, Goodall Yurchak over just any generic law firm, right?
Yeah.
Because you could do that too.
Oh, absolutely. I kind of liken it to, if you have a heart condition, you're going to go see a cardiologist, not your family doctor. There's nothing wrong with a family doctor, but a cardiologist has that specialized knowledge, training, and experience to make sure that you have the best treatment plan possible. Same thing with a regular law firm versus an elder care law firm. You can get POAs and wills done at a regular law firm, and there's nothing wrong with that, but they might not have the knowledge, expertise, and experience to make sure that those documents are what you need them to be if there's a health crisis.
Sounds like there's a lot of little nuances with things like this, and we were even speaking, you just have to make sure your T's are crossed, your I's are dotted with this, and things that someone that doesn't deal with these matters every single day could miss.
Exactly, yeah. Oftentimes we get documents that are done by other firms, and again, there's nothing wrong with those documents. They just don't meet the needs of those clients. So we end up having to redo them because, like you said, if somebody's not doing this all day, every day, they don't really know what to expect when we're doing asset protection or trying to get someone placed in a facility. And
then making those corrections can sometimes lead to, you know, just furthering the process, obviously having to pay more money in the long run, and just some of the, you know, downsides that these things would have on your family, because a lot of times it is your family that has to take care of it.
Exactly, exactly. We never want families to be in a position where they're stuck and unable to do something. So that's why our documents are pretty lengthy and very thorough, so that way you're never in a position where you can't do something to help a family member.
Yeah, I know, and Phoebe, you were even saying, because you deal with a lot of the processing and stuff too, I mean, if you have like a family farm or something like that, you just want to make sure, and like Medicare benefits, things like that, all that stuff's taken care of.
Yes,
or it could have a long-term effect.
Well, in the wording listed in the powers of attorney, like when it comes to the gifting and how the money can be allocated, there is very specific rules for Medicaid, medical assistance, and you know there'll be some changes in Pennsylvania from what you just learned last week, but the thing is the elder care firm knows those rules because they specialize in that, and so they can look at your current document, see if they're up to par. If they're not, they might not have the right phrasing. If not, we can get them redone. There's just, you know, I didn't realize until working the importance of a financial power of attorney.
Yes.
And that's scary when someone's going, they're already in a nursing home. Well, are they able to even sign at that point?
Yeah.
You know? So it's just having someone put in place to manage your money and manage your medical should you have a health crisis and can't do it for yourself.
Yeah, you guys you've got the attention to detail, kind of the fine-tuning when it comes to these things, because it's not really fun to think about this stuff towards the end of your life. And that's what I said, why are so many people seemingly hesitant to have some of this stuff? And that's why you're here to kind of educate. Maybe someone out there is watching and thinks, well, I don't have any of those things.
Yeah, a lot of times people don't think anything like that will happen to them until it does. We often see clients come in that think, I never thought I would need anything like that. But we recommend that every adult gets a power of attorney, at least that financial power of attorney, and a will put in place, so that way further on down the line, as they get through that second half of their life, they're not running into as many issues that their family can't help them with.
Yes, and not like it's ever too late. It's not like you want to scare people. But
no, it is never too late. There are always things that can be done. If somebody is incapacitated and can't sign new documents, we can help them through the guardianship process. But obviously that's kind of a last resort. It's, you know, time in court, a lot of money, and time just building up as far as that goes. So we can help at that point, but obviously it's best to get it done ahead of time.
Sounds like you have a little bit more freedom, or I guess decisions to make, you know, that's in your control when you do it earlier.
Exactly.
Rather than later.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yep.
run into issues, things like that. Well, and if people want to work with your team, obviously you've got a whole bunch of attorneys and professionals that work with you guys. What's the best way to reach out?
Yeah, you can give us a call at 1-800-351-8334. You can also find us online at paeldercouncil.com, and all of our handles on Facebook, YouTube are SGY Law.
Very good. Yes, the trusted professionals that do this every day. Leave it to them. Thanks so much, ladies.
Thank you.